All praise, all praise, all praise. Good evening, family. All praise to the most high living God of Israel. All praise. Family, we got a good one tonight. We got a fantastic one tonight. I got my bell there. All praise, all praise. Because we're gonna get down tonight. All praise, all praise. Now you guys know how we do it here. I say greetings, our Hebrews like brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. All right, Father. Now look, family. Like I said, I want you guys to think about this. Think about this. Think about what we are saying tonight. Now, I want you guys to think about it. I want you to read along with me. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And if you are sincere, the Most High will give you clear understanding. Now, that being said, we're going to go forward into our teaching. Our teaching tonight is the heart determines the course of your life. Everybody's life, including mine. And like I told you guys, in Genesis chapter 6, he says that the heart of man was evil from his youth up. See, so we all got stuff in us that we don't even know. And all of us have experienced it at one time or another if you got any age on you. You know, like for instance, it could be a person that is well respected in the neighborhood, in the community. And then all of a sudden one day you hear so and so did something. What? Yeah. They caught him right in the act. And the first thing come out your mouth, no man, I don't believe that. And then once you find out about it, you say, I never thought that they would do something like that. They didn't either. Because it's shit in you that you don't even know that's in you. But it's all about what you let out. Now I'm gonna show you now tonight in the teaching. Now let's go forward here. We're gonna go to Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 20. Proverbs 4. Let's go to real quick. Now watch it now. All I said, family, is I want you guys to think about it. Think about what we're saying. Think about it. Proverbs chapter 4. Now I want you to think about this now. Let's look at verse 23. It says, keep thy heart. Now we're in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. See that? Out of it. Out of it. Not what's going in it, but what's coming out of it. Out of it flows the issue of life. Then he says, put away from thee a forward mouth. See, people will tell you, oh, we good people. We good people. You know, we this and we that. No. Ain't nothing good but God. Okay? Let's get that straight right now. Ain't nothing good but God. And God said that the heart is desperately wicked above all things. So look what he says here. We're going to keep on going here now. He says, put away from thee a forward mouth and perverse lips, put far from thee. Now, apparently it had to be near you. Are you listening to me? Don't let anybody doctor your head up with that bullshit about, oh, well, you so good. No. See, you don't know who you are. You don't know what's in you. But see, what God does. And God said that the heart is desperately wicked. It's sick. But look what he says. He says, let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. See that? No distractions. Don't be looking over here. Don't be looking over there. I want you to look straight ahead. See, if you look straight ahead, then you on course. You're gonna be on course. But if you staggering here, you staggering there, you don't know where you are. It's just like the old saying. Shit, he don't know whether he's coming or going. But look, it's right in the pages. And this why most people get in trouble. Because they believe that bullshit about what somebody else says that they are. But look at what God says. See, God knows what shape you in. God knows what shape I'm in. God knows what I need before I even know what I need. Huh? You don't know that God knows that you need help before you even realize that you need help and your ass is in trouble? God knows it. Now look what he says here. Ponder the path of thy feet. But nobody wants to take any time. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody's in a hurry. You know, we're running the race now, boy. We're running the race. No. Slow down. Pump the brakes. Slow down. Ponder. Ponder on that thing for a minute before you act on it. Ponder on it. You know, when something comes to your mind, you ponder, no, that ain't right. That ain't right. And see, when you say that ain't right, and then you set it in your heart for that not to come out, baby, it ain't coming out. It ain't gonna manifest. It can't manifest. Why? Because you have put up a roadblock. You have purpose in your heart that no, I'm not gonna have anything to do with that. And I'm gonna show you in the pages. Now let's keep on going. He says, ponder the path of thy feet and let all thy ways, what? Everything you do. If you ponder on it, your ways will be established. Know why? Because you're not going to fuck up. You're not going to mess up. But you don't want to ponder. You don't want to spend no time on whether it's right or whether it's wrong. But when you look at the word of God will tell you what's right and what's wrong. That's why he gave us laws. He said, don't covet that neighbor's house. Why? Because that's wrong. Gave us laws. He said, don't kill that brother. Why? Because it's wrong. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about it. I just did something. You know, I just flew off the handle. You know, I just thought that I just had to tell them something. Either I just had to do something to them. Now you're gonna regret it. I was looking at something online just before I started my teaching. Over in Ohio at one of GM's plants. GM plant. Man over there killed another man over a woman. And I just had to comment. And I say, what a fool, what a fool, what a fool. Over a woman? Question mark. That's what I asked. Over a woman? Question mark. Shaking my head. Now somebody else gonna have your ass in trouble. Plus, you done killed somebody's son. Somebody's father, probably, somebody's brother. Over a woman that you'll never have no more, because somebody's gonna have her. Because you're going to jail for murder. Because he didn't think about it. All was on his mind was that woman. He never thought about, well, if I do this, because every time you do something, baby, there's gonna be an equal reaction to it. I don't care which way you look at it. Whatever you do, something gonna be done on the other side to match that. Whether you understand physics or whether you understand geometry, whether you understand up and down, that don't matter. But you see here, he said, ponder. Then verse 27 say, turn not thy right hand, nor thy left. Remove thy feet from evil. Don't play with it. Remove your feet from it. Why? Because your feet is your ways, the way that you travel, the things that you do. So if you remove your feet from evil, there had to be a time when you was doing evil. Oh, but we good people. We wholesome people. We don't do nothing. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. It just hadn't been told. But let us keep going because see, we need to see this thing. Now let's go over into Psalms 141. Now watch this right here. Psalm 141. Look what it says here. It says, Lord, I cry unto thee. Make haste unto me. Give ear unto my voice when I cry unto thee. Let my prayers be set forth before thee as incense, and the lifting up my hands as the evening sacrifice. Look what he says. Set a watch. Set a watch. Set a watch. Set a watch. Well. Oh Lord, before my mouth. See that? Before my mouth. Set a watch. Why? Because he knows that if that thing comes out, if it ain't right, he's at his ass in trouble. Him or her. He's saying, oh Lord, set a watch at my mouth. I need some help. He says, keep the door of my lips. Don't let me say nothing wrong. Don't let me say nothing. Why? Because once you let it out, baby, the train has left the station. It's like they say, once the toothpaste is out the tube, you can't put it back in. It's out now. It's out. That's why we're dealing with the heart. You have to know that what's in you. See, a lot of shit is in you and I both that we don't know. But God knows. God says that it's some wicked shit in us. But you will know that you got some dirty shit in you, and you let somebody else tell you or you don't. And then you're gonna surprise them. You're gonna surprise them. I'm telling you. If you don't stick to this word right here, you're gonna surprise them. Because you're gonna do something, and they're gonna say, I never thought that she would do something like that. And see, let me tell y'all something. I'm 60, I'll be 66 here in a few days. Well, I call it a few months, a few days. But see, but I have learned that sometimes it's best not to say anything, even though it's true. Did you hear what I said? I said I have learned that sometimes it's best not to even speak on a matter, even though it's true. Because see, you could be bringing something out of that wicked heart of yours and do a lot of damage. And then after the damage is done, then you holler, "Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm so sorry that happened. If I had known that, I wouldn't have." Yeah, if goddamn it, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you what I have learned, and it's right here in the pages. I'm going to show you through this teaching. I'm going to show you that you're going to have to govern that thing. You're going to have to watch and guard what comes out of this. See, because ain't nothing going in there. It ain't. It's already there. You got to guard what's coming out. That's just like at the bank. You got to guard there. It's money in the bank already. It's money in the vault. They're not coming to rob the people. They're coming to rob the bank. They're coming to get what's inside the bank. So the guards are there to make sure that what's in the bank don't do what? Don't leave the bank. I mean, that's a simple analogy that I'm trying to use. But let's keep on going. We're going to keep on going now because, like I say, we got We have a long ways to go. And like I said, I'm going to break it down. We're not going to use a whole lot of scriptures. See, because I don't need to flood you with scriptures. I need to flood you with one or two scriptures and then let that sink down, deep down inside you. You know, that's what you need. It ain't all about how much you eat. It's about what you eat. And see, if I give you a little bit, then you can eat that. But see, but mainly, mostly, keep on giving us stuff. No. Now you're being greedy. See, because most of it that you do eat, you're gonna forget about it. You're gonna throw it away. But if I just give you just a little bit and then tell you to ponder on that, tell you to think about that, tell you to use your imagination, huh? Use that on that day and night. Like Joshua said in Joshua 1:8, he said, the law of this book shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate day and night, huh? To do that which is therein. And by doing that, listen to it. By doing that, what's going to happen? Thou shalt have good success. By doing that. See, so you don't need a whole lot. Just take what I give you and meditate on it day and night. And baby, God says, guarantee it'll work for you. It'll work for you. You'll see your whole demeanor. You'll see your whole attitude change. You won't get mad so quick. You won't be so easily offended. It'll take a lot for somebody to get in your craw. But somebody could just blow a little air towards you, and now shit. Put the gloves on. Let's get the gloves. Let's get the gloves on because we're gonna be Marvin Gaye today, boy. We're gonna get it on. But see, but that's come when you don't have wisdom. You gotta wait. Life is a process of waiting. I know that there has been a saying long time ago, and they say, good thing to come to those who wait. But when you're waiting with God, you will have good success. But let's keep on going now. Let's go to Daniel. Let me show you here what you got to do. I'm going to show you. See, that's why we're not going to go through a lot of scriptures. I'm going to talk with you. I'm going to explain things to you. I'm going to try to enlighten you. I'm going to help you. Okay? I'm going to help you. Because if you follow this method, you will see a change in your life. You will see a change in the way you do things. You will see a change altogether. Now let's go to Daniel. Now I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you. It's right in the pages. I'm going to show it to you. Let's go to Daniel. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get over there. I don't have everything bookmarked, so I got to go, and get it. Now let's go to Daniel chapter, where I want to start at. Chapter 1. Let's go to Daniel chapter 1. Now watch it now. I want you to pay close attention because you're going to have to practice this. You're going to have to put this in your life. If you want to have success and you want to live right and you want to be pleasing before the Most High, you're going to have to work on this heart. That's where it all begins. That's where it all begins, with the heart. Getting our heart right. Because the Most High says, they praise me with their lips. Right? I'm right. But in their hearts, they're what? Far from me. See, all praise to the Most High. You can do that shit all day long. All day. That ain't nothing but a show. That ain't nothing but a show. And you see it all the time. All praise, all praise, all praise, all praise to the Most High. But what is really in your heart that you're not letting these people see, but somebody else sees it? Y'all know how they said a person has two faces. Yeah. One minute you like this right here, then over here with these, you another way. So they call you two-faced. That was something that I learned when I was a kid. And when I first heard it, I thought they was talking about a person that had two faces. But I learned later on, that they were talking about their demeanor and their attitude. They're like this one time, and then they're like this another time. But let us go ahead on, because we ain't got that much time. We in Daniel, the first chapter. Okay, let's look at verses 8 and 9. Now, Daniel chapter 1. Now, watch this right here now. 8 and 9. Daniel chapter 1, verses 8 and 9. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portions of the king's meat. Are y'all listening? Are y'all listening? You got control, but you don't know it. See, when you purpose in your heart, you set something in your heart that I'm not going to do that. Let me put it in another way. There's something that others may do, but you won't do it. Isn't that right? There is they call it, a line has been drawn. I won't go across that line, but I'll do this, but I won't do that. See, Daniel purposed in his heart. He said in his heart, I ain't eating that shit. I don't care. As they say, hell or high water, I ain't eating that. I'm not going to eat that, and I'm not going to drink his wine. And see, people tell you, well, I done made my mind up. No, no. See, because if you have made your mind up, then that means that you will do it. But if you have purpose in your heart, and you have put that in your heart that you ain't gonna do it, can't nobody convince you to do it. But if you say, well, shit, I done made my mind up. People, listen, people say it all the time. They have made their mind up. They're gonna do this and that, and you come back and you see them doing the exact thing that they say that they wasn't gonna do. But baby, when a person have purpose in their heart and they have set that in their heart, y'all know what I'm talking about. That got a little age on you. Y'all know what the elders have said. He or she, they ain't gonna do it until they get enough. When you get enough, you leave. When you get enough, you stop. And I'm telling you, I've seen it all through my life. Once they got enough, and when they got enough, they didn't realize that they had purpose in their heart that I'm not taking this shit no more. I'm not gonna do this no more. I'm not gonna do. So then I set it in my heart that I ain't gonna do it no more. David's purpose. It's right in the pages. When you purpose that thing in your heart, that's when you mean it. That's when you mean it. When you set it in your heart. I'm not talking about when you talk that bullshit about my mind. No. See, because your heart and your mind is two different areas. See, you can have it in your mind, and you and I have all said it, but you don't listen to your own verbiage. You don't listen to your own language. Oh, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. But now, if you had put it in your heart, you can't change that. See, because it can't come out. Because you have purpose it in your heart. So it can't come down to your mind. Why? Because you have guarded. You got guards on your heart, and the guards will not let it come out. So it can't come to mind. It can't come to mind. That's why I'm telling you. What we're doing, we're not doing something that is impossible. If you did something for a little while, you can do it. You can do it. If you do it for just a little while, you have shown yourself that you have the ability to do it. Because if you couldn't do it for a little while, you wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't. But you allow that shit to come out your heart. Then it goes into your mind. Then you do it. Then you do it. But let us keep on going. Let's keep on going. Look what it says here. Defile himself with the portions of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore, he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now look at this right here. Now God had brought Daniel into favor with tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. Huh? Let's go back and let's read Psalms what was that? 140? 141? Yeah, let's go there. See, because you I know what I'm talking about. He says, incline not my heart to any evil thing. Don't involve my heart to any evil thing. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. So then what he did here is he gave him favor. Now God had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. And the prince of the eunuchs said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who has appointed you meat and your drink. For why should he see your faces worse liker than the children which are of your sort? So he said, why? Because he didn't believe that what Daniel was going to do was going to take place. He thought Daniel and them was going to be all drawn up and all withered because they hadn't eaten, and because he wasn't going to eat the king's meal. But the part that we are talking about here today is when he purposed it in his heart, that thing you can't do it. You can't do it. That thing can't come out. Now I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna show you this. Let's go on down the verses. Did I do 10? Yeah, I think I did. Well, let's do it again. And the prince of the eunuchs, okay, says to the king, all right, yeah, like, okay, yeah, we did it. Let's read the latter part of it. Worse than liker than the children of your sort. Then shall ye make me in danger of my head to the king. So he was afraid. He was afraid that Daniel, what you're asking me to do, if y'all come back looking all skinny and whatnot, and the king told me to feed y'all, then it's gonna be off with my head. But the point that I'm trying to show you here is Daniel had purpose in his heart that he wasn't going to do it. Then God came in. See, then God moved in and gave him favor. See, God will give you favor. God will work with you when you purpose in your heart to live according to his word. God will help you. He will give you strength that you will be able to do it. But see, like if you like today, I don't care. I'm just doing this thing. I'm waiting on Elijah. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, and the rest of us is gonna keep it on trucking. You're gonna fail. I'm giving you the blueprint. It's already been written. This is not my formula. This is God's formula. It ain't mine. And it worked. It worked. Daniel did not have to eat any of the king's food. And his skin was, him and all the rest of them skin was just as beautiful. Like they hadn't been eating, like they hadn't missed a meal at all. Because God worked with them. Why? Because their heart was in the right place. They wanted to do right. It wasn't that they was acting. This it wasn't no sideshow. This it wasn't no performance. This is real. But you got to be real with God. You be real with God, God to be real with you. Did you hear what I said? If you be real with God, God will be real with you. And see, well, where I'm at now, this is where I should have been. This is where I should have been. But now I'm here. And like I said, anytime you're doing what God has told you to do, you will have great success. All praise. All praise. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna break off there. We're gonna break up there because, like I say, I am not gonna teach you for a whole hour and give you scriptures and scriptures and scriptures because you're not gonna be able to retain it. You're not. And then it'll just be time wasted. But if you ponder on what I have delivered to you today, if you eat this and then set in your heart that this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do not like I say do. I'm gonna do like the word of God say do. See, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. See, because you're doing what God has said. All I'm rehashing to you is what God has said and what God has told me to tell his people. And like I say, time is running out. Every day, we're one day closer. And see, like I said, it's not going to be on me. It's not. It's not going to be where somebody can say, well, well, I didn't know, No, I told you. I told you. I'm on the right track now. He told me, he said, you tell him. He didn't say me and somebody else and them and they. He said, I want you to go tell Israel about their sins. See, I don't need nobody to help me tell Israel. See, because then you're taking my job. The words came up the page, and he says, I have chosen you to go to the house of Israel. And you tell them, you blow the trumpet. He didn't say for somebody else to blow it. He said, I want you to blow the trumpet. I want you to warn them. And if the sword come and take any of them away, they're going to be taken away in their own iniquity, but their blood will not be on your hands. And see, like, if nobody else listen to anybody else out there and the sword come, they're not at fault. They're not, because he didn't call them. He called me. He gave me an assignment. He told me to go. Y'all see what I'm saying? I mean, it's not hard. He told me to go. The platform that I'm on now, I'm in the right place because it was told to me. I want you to go. Just like I told y'all about Lot and Abraham and Sarah. God told Abraham to take Sarah. He didn't tell him to take Lot. But y'all know the story, right? When they got down there, Lot went this way, and Abraham and Sarah went that way. Why? Because God didn't tell him to take Lot. God told him to take Sarah. But when God came to me, God told me, I have called you. And I want you to go. You don't need no helpers. I want you to go. I want you to go. You do it. That's your assignment. Not theirs. Your assignment. And it's so simple. But here we are. And like I say, I'm not going to give you guys a whole bunch of scriptures. No, we're not doing that. Nope. I'm not going to overload nothing. What I've given you last week, I'm hoping that you listened to what was said. I'm hoping that you read along with me. I'm hoping that you meditated on it. Just like this one. I want you to think about these little 2 or 3 scriptures that I gave you. Think about it and see, does it make sense? Think about it and see, will it work for you? It worked here. This is a blueprint. This is a plan. God's plan, not mine. Make God out of a liar. Try it. I guarantee you, you'll see a difference. And you ain't got to come and tell me, that's working. Just tell yourself it and then thank the Most High. Thank Him for His word being revealed to you. That's all. Listen, He's going to reward me. And I try to make it plain as I possibly can. God is going to reward me. No matter what. Whether anybody listen to me or not, God is going to reward me. Just like I said. Anybody know about Elijah? His experience during the famine. God told him that I have prepared a widow for you in Zarephath. Go there. You're going to find her out there picking up sticks. Listen, God already had what He had for me. If anyone think, well, I'm not going to take part in it. Listen, that's your business. That is strictly left up to you. Because whatever God has for me, God will get it to me. And honestly, that's like I said about the lottery. You got people that have never played the lottery. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. But God got those that will play. And I guarantee you, they're going to have a jackpot whether you play or not. So you can see it's not left up to you. It's not because I got 10,000, 100 million of them out there that's going to play. And all the businesses down here belongs to me, including the lottery. And I give it to whoever I want to. That's right. So because you say, well, I'm not going to play, that's your prerogative. That's your business. And God got His business. And guess whose business is going to continue on? His. So anyway, family, I hope you guys enjoyed the teaching. I want you guys to meditate on it all week, like even during your Sabbath. You're not going to be doing any work, but, just think about the Most High. Just think about how good He has been to all of us. And just think about His word. See, because it's all about getting our heart right for Him. He says, a broken heart and a contrite spirit, He will in no way, He gonna forget about it. No, sir. No, sir. He's gonna visit you. He's gonna visit you. And all down through the Bible, once we get this heart thing straightened out, I'm gonna go through this whole thing. And I'm gonna show you that every commandment. No, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you because you're not ready for it. But I tell you what, I'm gonna let you think about it, and then I'm gonna give it to you next week. How about that? I promise you, I'm gonna give it to you now. If I try to forget it now, y'all know how to remind me while I'm teaching. High priest, now you told us, then I'm okay, all right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to make a note of it. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and I want you guys to get some rest. All right. So y'all know how to do it, right? At the end, right? We come together as a family. What we say? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One word, one God, one people, one love. Leave out. All praise. Shalom, family. Try to get some rest. All right. We love you guys. See you next week. Shalom. Oh.